I can't stop pacing. Don't cry, cat. You have to be strong. This is difficult enough for both of you. But I can't stop worrying. What if this is the last time I see them? What will be the last thing they hear me say? I shouldn't offer them doubt. How can I doubt them when they've kept me safe for all of these years? They're one of the best warriors in the valley. The queen herself knows them by name. She trusts them. I trust them. It's getting so late. Where are they? Oh, they're still in the barn, tending to the horses. No creature is too common for them to overlook. There they are, standing in the waning light of the sun. They look so calm, even knowing they'll be leaving for battle tomorrow morning. Hi. I know that look. You're very stoic. Like a forest stream. You're calm on the surface, bright and crisp, but underneath there is a current so strong and unyielding that it carved this whole valley out of mountain stone. I can see you concentrating on your surface. You want your mind to be clear. You have to be strong for everyone else. But tomorrow is a ways away. Do you want to stay here with me? Just for tonight? Leave your mind and let tomorrow worry about itself? The horses are fed and brushed. The sun is setting. Come sit with me on the fence. We can watch today end together. Come on. Come on. Come here, sit right here. Let me lean against you. Oh, that's nice. I remember when you built this fence, I wanted nothing to do with it. I hate digging post holes more than most things in this world. I promised I'd make your favorite dinner as long as I didn't have to help. Then, of course, our friends came over and you all worked together, and by the end of the week, we were having dinners around the fire with them every night. I did a lot of cooking, but I didn't have to dig a single post hole. That was one of my favorite summers. Things were so simple. Work, food, and friends. When you built this fence, you told me that it would keep me safe. You promised nothing on this land would ever hurt me. Well, those neighbor cows escaped and they did get into the garden, but that's because the gate was wide open, so it doesn't really count. Oh, yeah, and the bear. I forgot about that. You scared it off. I remember you were angry because it woke us up so early. You flew out of bed and ran after it, shaking your sword and shouting foreign curses like an angry old woman. Oh, and we never saw it again. Oh my God. promised you would always protect me. And you have. You've always had that protective side to you. I know that's why you have to go. My first selfish thought when I heard the far villages were being attacked was, what does that have to do with us? The fighting is so far away. I thought maybe the refugees could come here, where it's safe, but you, of course, your first thought was to go towards the fighting and put a stop to it and protect them. And of course, any conflict will eventually make its way here. It makes sense to scare those villains back to where they came from. It's just so hard to see you go. Not knowing when you can come back to me. Of course, I'll be okay. I won't be alone. There are plenty of us staying behind. The Queen asked your company specifically to go for a reason. I'll be safe, and you will have your hands full. Yes, I know where the old sword is. Well, it's not very new, is it? I can barely lift it anyways. I'm not sure how much use it would be to me in a real fight. It's so heavy. For me, it is. Yes, I'll keep it close, even if I can't use it. Oh, it's going to protect me? How? It's magic? Okay. How so? Good luck? Wards off evil? Is that why we keep it around? I know. Your mother gave it to you. What's it called again? Guillaume? Well, it's not pronounced like it's spelled. It's written on the blade. I got a good look at it. When? Well, a couple times when you were out for a whole night, I pulled it out from behind the wardrobe and just fell asleep next to it. It was in the scabbard. It just made me feel closer to you. And if it's magic, that must be why I slept so well. Put your arm around me. You're so warm. How am I going to stay warm at night? You're going to be gone a lot longer than one night. I probably shouldn't ask you this, but are you afraid? Afraid of what? Everything? The journey? Not knowing what you'll find when you get there? It could be too late, or more troops than you expected. Well, there's no way to know. It's just thoughts and guesses about what could happen. Just future possibilities. No, until it happens, there's no way to know for sure. So you're not scared of possibilities because they're not real? We invent them in our minds? danger is not made up, but the possibility of danger is. So when you are actively in real danger, you're afraid? Sometimes. But only if it's real. And most of the time it isn't. I don't think I'll ever completely understand. But that's why you were asked to go, and not me. The light is so beautiful on the long grass and the trees. I love you. I love everything about you. The person you are, that you want to go and do this. I've always admired that. You have this drive to solve problems, even if they aren't your own. Sometimes I feel like the world is just a dark, lost place, but all you can see is where it can be improved. You have always been able to look at darkness and see something better just beyond it. I think this is the right thing to do. I know it's important for you to go protect people who need help, and you're talented with your sword. You're brave and decorated and perfectly capable of taking care of yourself. I'm so worried. And nothing I tell myself can stop me from worrying about you. But you have never lied to me. And if you promise that you'll return, if you swear that you will come back to me, I will believe you. And if you can't, I understand. I know that fate is strong and life is cruel, and I wouldn't be the only one grieving at the end of this. But can you promise me that? Tell me that you'll come back to me. Do you swear it? Then I will be expecting you. When you come back, I will be sitting right here on this fence with Guillaume. That's right. I know it's going to be a long time, but don't forget your promise. I'll be waiting for you, my love.